Hi, you guys. It's Relentless Renee, and I want to share this article, and I also want to share a video with all of you ladies. I mean, this could save someone's life, even if the guys are listening. And you have a daughter, granddaughter, you have a wife, a mother. I just want all us to take extra precautionary measures to inspect things a little bit closer. Okay, here goes. Woman finds sharp metal hook inside tampon. Now this happened in Virginia Beach, but it still applies to us as women, especially if you use tampons. A 22-year-old woman in Virginia found something unusual and dangerous inside a just open tampon. Quote unquote, these are her words. I couldn't even tell what it was until I picked at it and opened it up, and it was a hook. And the lady name is Harmony Grant. The product was a Playtex Simple Gentle Glide tampon, the exact kind that I use. Inside of it, Grant found what appears to be a sharp piece of metal wrapped in plastic. It was a metal hook. Grant is hoping to warn other women so that they'll be more aware when using these types of tampons. The 22-year-old also reached out to the company that makes Playtex products, which that is Edgewell Personal Care. The company responded with an apology and offered to reimburse her for her purchase, which I think it was like $7. However, Grant isn't satisfied with the solution. She said she kind of felt like they brushed it off like it wasn't a big deal. And of course, she could have been seriously injured, you know. Grant said that was the only tampon in the box that had a defect, but she's completely traumatized by the experience. She hopes that her story will make other women aware of potential dangers. And that's exactly right, guys. That's why I wanted to share this clip with you all. This is why I wanted to share this article. Take heed to this, because it could have been one of us or our kid or whatever. Although it happened in Virginia, it applies to us still. Even though it happened there, it could have been in your hometown. It could have been in my hometown. So I wanted to just share this clip and just show you how things are or how things could be, for us. And, you warn your family, you warn other individuals, because just because somebody works at a company or just because they had so many years on a job, that don't mean that they don't take shortcuts. I'm pretty sure everybody in their lifetime have taken a shortcut when doing their job to get it done quicker. And also, who knows if it was somebody that took, a shortcut. It could have been somebody that wanted to cause malice harm to someone. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be a disgruntled employee that did this on purpose, or who knows? It could be somebody that already know that they're about to leave and like, hey, let me see if I hear about this later. People are so mean. I remember back in the day, people used to put like infected needles in the seats up at the movies. We all know when you go to the movies, you got to pull that chair down. You don't inspect that. You just pull it down and you sit down. Even I've heard people putting infected needles, hepatitis infected needles, HIV needles at the gas pumpers and stuff like that. And we don't take that, we just don't go every day with that on our mind, worrying about stuff like that. Because this right here could have easily caused this woman so much more harm. And just a couple months ago, I went to the Wendy's in my hometown, and I ordered a salad, and once I got to work, about 2 or 3 o'clock that morning when I went on break, I'm eating my salad, watching a movie, and I spit out a whole bread sandwich wrap. You know the little wrap that be on the salads, the little clamps. That was in my salad. I took a picture of it because I knew Wendy's was closed. So that next day I called up there, and they appeared to have a attitude because I asked to speak to the manager. But it was their fault. They knew that that was their product. But this right here could have been so much worse than what it is. We'll just see what happens. Hey, she may be looking for a lawsuit. I mean, it's her choice. But like I say, y'all, let's just keep that advice, you know, among the women and everybody else that this could potentially, you know, bend, and just advise them, you know, just to be careful with everything, especially with something you putting up in your body. And I just want to share that with you guys, and y'all have a good day.
This is a story you'll see only on 13 News Now. A Virginia Beach woman stunned by what she found when she removed a tampon wrapper. Now she wants to warn other women of this potentially dangerous discovery. 13 News Now reporter Adriana de Alba spoke to the woman about the disturbing find.
That woman says if she didn't check the tampon closely, she could have been seriously hurt. Now she's disappointed by how the company which makes the product is handling her case.
At first glance, it appears to be a black dot on the outside of this tampon, but 22-year-old Harmony Grant found something else.
I couldn't even tell what it was until I picked at it and it opened up and it was a hook.
It's a Playtex Gentle Glide tampon. Inside of it, a metal hook coiled in plastic. What was your reaction?
I was utterly shocked that there was a hook sticking out of a tampon.
Now, Grant is warning other women about them on social media. Since then, Grant has reached out to the company that makes Playtex products, Edgewell Personal Care. They responded to her with this email, apologizing about her, quote, recent experience, asking her to ship back the box and offering to give her a $7 refund. Grant says, no thanks. That response was not what you were looking for.
Yeah, it was completely unacceptable. It's kind of yeah, I know it happens, but just send it back so we don't have to worry about it.
We reached out to Edgewell Personal Care on the matter. A spokesperson for the company responded, stating, quote, once we receive the necessary information, we will be able to fully evaluate all details of this report. In the meantime, this one isolated case does not affect other Playtex tampon products, which remain safe to use. But Grant says that hook could have seriously injured her. Now, she says she refuses to use any tampon, no matter what brand.
Honestly, I'm kind of traumatized about the whole situation. That could have been very potentially very harmful for me, and I just want other women to know things like this are happening.
Grant says she and her family are now in the process of hiring an attorney. Adriana de Alba, 13 News Now.